going to be Barefoot, driven by Fred Schaefer of Pontoon, Illinois.
He'll be up against Larry Turner, the Ohio driver of the Hercules Ford Ranger. And certainly a Ford versus Chevy battle like this is a great way to start, but everybody loves Barefoot, Jerry.
They sure do. And it's going to be a great one. Let's watch them now as both drivers get all ready to go, waiting for the flagman to raise that green flag.
It's an interesting course. They'll be driving in opposite directions, then crossing a set of cars to determine a winner. Unbelievable hit by Schaefer.
Look at the height of some of these machines. All right, sir, gets over real good. Barefoot, Fred Schaefer heads for the last of the cars. Up, and over.
You'll easily win that much up. Here comes Larry Turner, about 6 or 7 truck lengths behind. The lap time for Freddie Schaefer has got to put him in a real good position. Look at the trucks we're up against here. 14.23 seconds for Barefoot. He's still got to try and stay out in front of Bigfoot, Taurus, all the killers. 17.14 seconds for Larry Turner. Don't think he'll be overly thrilled with that, Jeff.
No, not at all. All right, next pair coming up. It's going to be Four Wheel Crazy, driven by Rob Morris.
A brand new truck from Fort Worth, Texas. He'll be up against Gary Schott, the Californian, in the Exterminator Chevy. A lot of people seem to think the blue Ford may be a real strong runner. You can see Rob Morris hits the first set of cars. He's got the power, Jerry.
He certainly does, and he's doing a great job of handling that truck.
Schott looks like he may be experiencing problems with the Exterminator, but man, Rob Morris, with the debut of that truck, has got to be dropping some jaws in the monster truck driver's pit area. The Exterminator Schott finally makes it over the cars, but this new Ford Ranger looks tough, Jeff.
That's right. He's not taking any chances. He put the pedal down and flew right over those cars.
13.12 seconds as opposed to the Exterminator 17.11. That will put Rob Morris's brand new four-wheel crazy Ford from Texas in the #1 spot.
All right, next two trucks coming up. Getting ready to go. It's going to be the Predator, driven by Alan Pizzo.
Tell you what, for a youngster out of Michigan, he is tough. And he'll be up against longtime California competitor Tom Feeney. The Iron Butterfly Ford van weighs an honest 24,000 pounds. It's the heaviest machine here.
Definitely is heavy. All right, here we go.
It looks like Hazo may have had some problems getting off the starting line. That supercharged Chevrolet is normally a lot quicker than that. And that means Feeney is going to make a race out of this.
Well, it's anybody's race right now. They're headed both for the final set of cars. Oh, and it looks like the Iron Butterfly has some problems.
Is that incredible? Problems for Pezo, and at 18.71 seconds as the engine apparently got wounded. Look at this finish. The Iron Butterfly breaks. Pezo gets the win by no less than 4 feet. Unbelievable.
Well, the Iron Butterfly stalls right on that second set of cars, but the clock's still running.
Pezo's trying to control the incredible Chevrolet, but here's the killer, Jerry.
Oh, it sure is. It's Bigfoot, driven by Andy Brass, and this is the new Bigfoot Racer.
The first time out for the blue Ford Racer, Jack Wilman in Taurus, one of the toughest new trucks of the 1990 season, leaves the line.
Taurus had some problems a little earlier in qualifying. He lost the front end.
I'll tell you, he's giving Andy Brass a run for his money. The new lightweight Ford trying to beat 13.14 seconds. That'd give him the #1 spot.
Oh, and look at Jack Woolman!
Unbelievable! 13.06 seconds for Taurus. Look at the launch of the last set of cars by Andy Brass. He runs 13.31. That puts Taurus, the Chevrolet, in the #1 spot.
All right, here comes the AM/PM Boss, driven by Meredith Dalton.
Right, Seth Dalton himself, one of the West Coast's best. He'll be up against Steve Helms, the Skull Crusher, a brand new Ford product out for its first weekend of racing.
Well, this young lady, she's not afraid of these monster trucks. She knows how to drive them. Let's watch her now. Waiting for the green flag. Here we go.
Beautiful lead by the lady of the AM/PM Boss. The Skull Crusher coming down hard as well. This is going to be a race.
It's not over yet. Got about a half a track yet to go. Let's watch her now, the last set of cars.
Tell you what, she was right there with the new Crusher. Tremendous job by the AM/PM Boss, sponsored by the AM/PM mini stores out in the West Coast Seaboard. Here's the last jump for the Crusher in 15.21 seconds. That'll put him right squarely in the middle of the field for Helms.
And Meredith Dalton with an 18.05 on the AM/PM Boss.
Now, I'll tell you, that may be 5 or 6 seconds slower than some of the other trucks, but that'll be right in the middle of this field.
It sure will. All right, here comes the AM/PM Rocket now with Dale Boschini.
Tell you, this kid is young and he is good. Look at the air. He gets wild landing.
He hangs on to it, keeps it under control, heads down for the next set of cars, comes around that curve, up, and over.
Man, another wild landing. That guy is not afraid to mess with the throttle. He has definitely shown that he has got the guts to be one of the best in this business. 14.58 seconds. Look at this landing. Tell you what, applying the throttle with the front end of the air takes guts. Simple as that.
The fans are having a great time now getting down in the mud pit.
I'll tell you, U.S. Highway Association events, you'll see just about anything happen, but it's very seldom you see not only mud racers, but also the spectators in the mud pit, Jerry.
That's right. We're watching a Dash for Cash, one of the local radio stations putting on a promotion, and it's a lot of fun.
That's unbelievable. I'll tell you, later on, we'll be telling you exactly how you can become more involved with U.S. Highway Association action just like this all across the country. In the meantime, we're getting ready for yet another class of championship U.S. Highway Association Camel Mud Racing. Coming up, the modified division, which includes basically stock engine machines and some outrageous action. Stay with us. We'll be back in just a minute with a continuation of the U.S. Hot Rod Association Camel Mudded Monster Series. At Anaheim, California, at Anaheim Stadium, as we get ready to continue action here at the U.S. Hot Rod Association Camel Mud Racing and Monster Truck National Championship Series. You want mud racers? We got them. Look at this lineup of the staging lanes as we get ready to go into the modified category. Now, these are non-supercharged machines, but they are lightweight, and these things run pretty strong.
First one is going to be John Harmon from Shaver Lake, California. The Kamikaze Kid. He'll be going against Plum Creasy, Oklahoma.
Wow, wild ride at the finish line for Harmon, the defending champion, while Rivas has big-time problems just making it across the finish line. That little short wheelbase Jeep is the machine that won it here last year. Watch this ride. He takes it to the finish line. 2.86 seconds for a single four-barrel carbureted machine.
Great time. And on Opal, a 5.08-second run. Plum Creasy.
You can see where the problem was there. Right at half track, that machine just about turned into a submarine down there, but she managed to pull her out. Pretty bizarre pass, and that 5.08 will put those two drivers in the first and second standings right now.
All right, here comes Twist and Shout, driven by Dwayne Masonheimer, going against Bad to the Bone, driven by Gary Mink of Fresno, California.
Wow! Man, Gary Mink comes up with a tremendous effort for this class. Watch this thing leave the line and keep the tires above the mud. Here in the lightweight class, the idea is to skim across the surface. 2.58 seconds will give him the #1 spot at this point. In the other lane, the early model Willys family wagon type machine, as you can see, has the tire spin problems on the front end. Still a 2.77-second run is not bad at all. Now remember, these drivers are not shooting for 4 qualifying positions. This is a one-shot round. The low elapsed time of this one-pass round wins it.
All right, here comes the Gladiator, driven by Sonny Snow of Bakersfield.
Pretty unusual machine in the far lane. The Mud Dancer is a 1964 Chevy El Camino. Now, both of these machines use all-steel bodies. They are fairly heavy when compared to the supercharged super modifieds that we'll see later on. These are both about 3,500-pound vehicles. You don't see too many Chevy El Caminos in this sport. Dan Harwell waits on the line as his opponent, Sonny Snow, does the same for the green light.
Both from Bakersfield. Here we go.
Big-time problems for the Willys. But then the El Camino has problems, and the Willys goes back around for the win. Unbelievable.
Well, he really got with it. He really turned up the power.
Look at Harwell. He's not giving up. In and out of the throttle. Finally, they throw the red flag, and that'll stop him there. Pretty bizarre one there. You can see the problems immediately for the Gladiator Willys. He gets right back at the throttle, though. Apparently didn't even realize that Harwell was having the problem. That 3,000-pound Willys Jeep bouncing all over the place. Runs at a lap time of 2.41 seconds. Now, Harwell on the other side. The Mud Dancer didn't even make it to the 100-foot finish line. 70 feet is the official distance that'll place him well down at the end of the pack, Jerry.
It certainly will. All right, the next pair coming up. It's going to be the Mud Devil, driven by